First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go here in New Orleans. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Chubb. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On second down, it's Chuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's
a gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. To the air again is Shuck. He'll let one go down the middle. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll indeed go, and it is shot. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite him?
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That is part of the 3. And the Niners are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Eddie Pinheiro.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. That one caught Devon Vele. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Shuck to throw on second down. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Chuck. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Chuck, first and 10. Fighting Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Chuck now on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Third down, here's Chuck. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying for it with Chuck. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll go down here at the 16. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. We give on 2nd to Kamara. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down at the 8.
Working quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Running for it, Kamara. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Point effort from Smith is good. And they add 1 on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. This return starts at the 5. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On the double.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Check Fury. 10.
Love throwing to start us off. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints get the football on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from the Superdome. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. on the ground for the first time. This is Alvin Kamara. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
The 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Chuck.
line.
Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Saints.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
From the
9.
22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Kamara. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? Liking 18.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That one intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Love to throw to get started. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Packers first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, set. 52 foot. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from New Orleans after this. Third down and 3.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down runs.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Let's go.
30-yard
Ready.
line.
On play action, Love. No chance at all. He'll go down. Ryan Brzee. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
Second down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
This one is caught by Reed. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third
It's
down.
a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
Ready. Red. Yellow. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Saints,
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Shuck. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
In motion, Reed.
Red. Cycle.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Packers.
Ready, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal, Green Bay.
In motion, Reed.
Snap, red. Needle blue. Ready.
Now Love. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
To the air right away. Here's Shuck. Open man is tipped in. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Throwing, Shuck. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. He completes it to Olave. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Saints, first down. It's a gain of 32. First down, Saints.
Here's Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. As a nice run there, gets them down to the 6-yard line.
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Blue, 32. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line. 33. Yellow. Cut.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 77 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
It's complete, and he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? To throw now, Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Packers' 27-yard line.
Now Shuck. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have retaken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT. And this will remain a 5-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's good.
Claude Regs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
3-3.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shot, 17. Set.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
A gain of 6.
Drill, 52.
The Packers, first
6.
down.
Mega.
1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. For a left side, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Set, ready.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Love now. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Let's go. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's now 3rd down.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Claws red. Fuse yellow. Check.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. The pass caught by Olave.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Third down, Shuck from the gun.
And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now Shuck on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
And the Saints first down.
To throw is Shuck.
They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. The first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That went out wide and intercepted. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Come on, set.
Now Love.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Play fake. Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now first and goal.
Down. Ready.
Here's Jacobs.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rush coming for Chuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Another run for Kamara. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Chuck on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Chuck now on first down. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Chuck now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have first and 10. They take the handoff. Now Mahomes. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Third down, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
play action. Here's Shuck. Flushed out of the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Yellow, yellow. 15, 15. Wide.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough third and long.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Escapes the pocket. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards on the play.
First down throw, Mahomes. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second down run by Pacheco. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Second and 3 now. Right back to Pacheco. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. It's Pacheco on third. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
18-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Shot, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
He'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Hey, 57, 50, yellow. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now off the play action. Escapes out to the left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Got a man, and Kelce has it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 19, 3. Let's go.
Shuck working from the gun. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. To throw, Shuck. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Shuck looking to pass here. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up second down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Buys time, rolling right. Taken in by Vele, right side. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. First and 10 now from the 46. Shuck's going to throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it. They
give on second to Camara. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. And that brings up 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Go.
Chuck now from the gun. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And goes to the hurry up here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Line up the design keeper. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
This time he's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
their own 28-yard line.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
At the 36-yard line.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Kittle is the man in motion. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's Purdy.
At the 36-yard line.
He'll rotate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
First and 10 at the
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Again, it's McCaffrey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Now Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Shuck. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd and 2, it is Shuck. He's got his man. It's Hill. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, New Orleans.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
2nd and 10.
It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. To the air again is Shuck. The right side to Olave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll take this one in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. The extra point is good. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Bravo 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy.
At the 21-yard line.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Chuck going to try to run it himself. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now a designed run with Shuck. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. The Saints will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. And it's caught downfield by Pearsall. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 37 yards. First down,
Purdy.
49ers.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Again in the air for Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Play action, it's Shuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. And now a timeout, 7 seconds left in this first half. First and 10, here's Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Shuck. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
The onside kick recovered by San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Now Purdy. That's It's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down. Throwing again is Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First down. First and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6. All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Now he'll air one out. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
To these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Second and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Hammering Jordan. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
It's really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Luke Gifford in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. 4th quarter begins with Kamara. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The motion man here is Bourne. 1st and 10. Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. It was something to watch. Eluding the rush as long as he could, but they could not convert downfield. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
Purdy's pass intercepted.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
A give up the middle with Kamara. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
And the Saints.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal.